to the Cooler Women's Wellness Tribe, the podcast. Get comfortable, get your walking shoes on, and let's get going. Hello, wealthy women. Welcome back. Second episode of the year. I'd love to know. Please reach out to me. Those of you that listened to the podcast last week, I'd love to know how you got on with setting your intentions. We also had the new moon on the 11th. So did anyone wait? Did anyone take my advice and wait until the 11th and start on the new moon? Or were you all raring to go? I'd love to know. Give me some feedback. Tell me your intentions. If you say it out loud, I can also then hold you accountable. So today, going back to school today. No, we're not. Today's episode is going to be a little bit more of, I'm going to teach you some things. There might be a bit of science in this episode today, which I haven't done a bit of science for a while, have I? Anyway, I'm going to talk today about essential oils and how they're currently making a huge difference in the way that I care for myself and the people in my house, so my boyfriend and my two dogs. I'll give you the backstory. So, as you know, that I, yoga teacher, sound healer, coach, mentor, all of these things that I do, all of these things that I am, and I was using essential oils, and of course, using them on myself. If you've listened to a previous podcast about biohacking, for a while now, I've been using essential oils, for a while, for years, moving away from tablets. And instead of reaching for a tablet, reaching for a bit of eucalyptus oil, popping it onto my temples to help my headache and behind my neck, and doing the same for my clients, whether it was yoga clients or, at the beginning of my sound healing, I'll use them to help people relax, and even advising my coaching clients. So, you're struggling to sleep, go away and use some lavender. So, I was doing the things, I was advising. But then I learned about this company, and this company found me. So I was having messages on Instagram, receiving messages on Instagram, and from people who were working for the company. But, my ego was like, oh no, you can't fit anything else in, you know best. Kind of ignoring them basically. Until I went on a retreat in, the beginning of November, and I was in the toilet and I met, I'm going to get her on the podcast actually. I met a lady who just moved to Dubai to launch her business, and this was her business. She was building a team of people to spread the word of these essential oils. And then I was like, okay, universe, I'm listening. So I sat down with her after the retreat. We got back together, had a meeting. She went through everything with me, and I was already like, yeah, this is what I need to do. This is something that I need to share with my clients, with other people. I want to teach people exactly what you've just taught me. People need to learn this, and this is what I'm going to go through today on the podcast with you guys. And hopefully it'll help. The only difference being that you won't be able to experience the oils as if I was sharing this with you face to face, but if you would like to, if you're in Dubai, then yeah, let me know. If you're elsewhere, let's jump on a call. I'm giving free health consultations. Let's get to the bottom of what's, affecting you at the moment and get you some oils. Let's get everyone. We need these oils. Once I'd learned about these oils, I literally got rid of my whole first aid kit. Give or take a few things that my boyfriend wouldn't let me. He likes a Lemsip, so I allowed him to keep his Lemsips, but I won't be touching them because I've learned the power of oils, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. And as you know, if previous podcasts I spoke about biohacking, I'm really, really passionate about people taking control over their own health, and by The big pharmaceutical companies over the years have taken that control away from us. It's our health, and it's in the hands of the pharmaceuticals. Yes, doctors have a place, they're amazing, and I never ever want anyone to think I'm bashing doctors. They're doing their jobs, they have all the knowledge, they have these medicines when we need them. But what I'm passionate about is taking that control so that we use doctors for what they're there for. Not going to the doctor for something that we can actually self-medicate for at home. And when I say self-medicate, that's not with medicine, that is with natural products. And as you all know, that as humans, we're building resistance to some antibiotics. Doctors now are reluctant to give antibiotics out because over the years, when we've had them for small things, you'd have a cold, you have antibiotics, they're not working. We've built up a tolerance, so we need something. We need a buffer before we get to that part. We need a buffer before we call the doctor. We need a buffer to help us keep our health in check, to hopefully warn off anything that more sinister. And then if the worst happens, touch wood, we have the doctors there to then support what we're already doing, instead of it being the other way around. And once I'd learned this, I couldn't keep this information to myself. And the more I learned, the more I saw people around me suffering and, taking copious amounts of tablets and relying on things that we don't know what's in them, and taking tablets and then a tablet because that tablet has a side effect, and that tablet gives you heartburn, so you need to take heartburn tablets, and that heartburn tablet might make you constipated, so here's a laxative, or vice versa. You might go to the toilet, so here's something to stop you going to the toilet, and it's a never ending story. So taking charge of your own health is as easy as getting these oils and Googling what they do, what you can use them for, or asking me. So that's where I'm at today, and that's why I'm here on the podcast today, because I want you to have these better solutions. So my intention for today is to share with you the amazing things about essential oils. Some of you might not even really know what they're about, what they are, and as well as the amazing things about the oils, how you can use them safely and the benefits of that. Already just one benefit of using oils is we're not going to build up a tolerance to them. We're not going to, like antibiotics, ever build up a tolerance to using lavender oil to help us sleep. We're never going to get addicted to lavender oil. And if we do, nothing bad is going to happen. So we have some of these. Look at America. If there's any Americans listening, I'm sorry if I get any of this wrong, but from what I see on the YouTubes, that doctors have subscribed these medicines to people. They're addicted. Is it painkiller? I can't remember the name of it, but there's a huge epidemic of people addicted to over-the-counter medicines in America, and I'm guessing probably in the UK as well, because we kind of mirror what's going on, and these are things that have come from doctors who are there, who are thinking they're doing the right thing because it's what they're trained to do. So let's just go back. Let's have a little think about, the choices that we have. So when we're sick, we have symptoms. Okay, when I got back from traveling, I got sick. It's the first time in, I think, 2 years, but there was a man behind me on the plane that was all sniffly and, oh gosh. But I had my oils this time. Anyway, so we get symptoms. So the modern approach, the Western approach, is you have your symptoms. We have medicine that's designed to manage the symptoms. They're made from synthetic agents. They have side effects, known and unknown. There are trillions of dollars, pounds, spent every more on global healthcare. But I would ask the question of, are we even any healthier? Are we healthy? think about it. As a nation, as a people, if you Google it, we're unhealthier, we're heavier. There's more diabetes, there's more cancer, there's more heart attacks, but we have this global healthcare system. So what's gone wrong there? You know, we're treating the symptoms, we're managing symptoms rather than getting to the root cause. So with a more natural approach, we address our body's needs and the root causes. We're using oils extracted from plants and herbs. They enhance our wellness and they're safe. There's no nasty side effects. You know, like I said, we're not going to get addicted to them. And if we do, it's not a bad thing. I might say that I'm addicted to frankincense oil. It's not a bad thing. It's helping me. It's helping me on a cellular level. My skin is glowing. I've added it into my skincare and got rid of all my skincare. That's how amazing it is. So the modern approach is focused on symptom management, not so much root causes, with, I guess, like if it isn't broke, don't fix it, or get an ambulance mentality. But when things are broken, of course, such as a leg or, a head, I don't know. Modern medical care is excellent in that way, when it is actually broken, the things that we can't fix ourselves. But a system focused on crisis care leaves a gap in wellness care, if that makes sense. So our wellness care is every day. We should have wellness care every day. In most cases, the current healthcare system is not designed to support us beyond a certain point. It's left up to us to figure the rest out. So going back to the natural approach, this addresses the idea that the body has needs, and if they go unmet, situations or challenges can arise. So the focus here is engaging an intentional daily habit aimed at healthy living. So instead of just waiting for things to happen and then treating it, we're doing it every day. And the goal is not to be symptomless, it's more to live well. And because the focus is on using safe, natural solutions, we have options other than man-made or synthetic. So this is where oils come in, where they're meeting the root needs of the body or solving root causes. The approach is the same, making sure we have enough of the right thing and getting rid of or avoiding the wrong thing is what oils do best. So I'm going to give you an example of some of the oils. So for example, I have a wild orange oil. Close down your eyes if you can, if you're not driving. And just imagine you're rubbing your thumbs on orange skin. And imagine that fresh orange smell. And you might even notice that your mouth starts to water as I'm describing this. But this is the oil. This is the benefit we get from the oil. And you might also start by seeing this rich orange colour, or you might have even thought about straight away vitamin C. So even without smelling the oil, hopefully by that description, you've been able to feel the potency. And that's how the oils, that's how they work. They're potent. The same with peppermint. Imagine, rubbing your fingers on a peppermint leaf and then smelling your fingers. It's an amazing smell. I'm using peppermint oil every morning, every night. Now, what happens when we inhale the oil, the aromatic compounds inside the oil open up our airways. And because we're using the leaf of the oil itself, we get that same chemistry. So, first of all, essential oils are safe. Okay, so like I've mentioned about the tablets, the medicines, the side effects, with oils, there's nothing added or nothing taken away. They're pure, they're from plants. And because of their purity, they have amazing benefits. They're safe for everyone to use. Babies, children, adults, the elderly. Everyone can use these without having to worry about what's going to happen to them. When my dogs had the snip before Christmas and I had my oils, I made a little bit of a spray. They couldn't bath, so tea tree and lavender, mix with water, spray it onto my hands and just rubbing their coat to help them smell nice. And then frankincense helping their wound, again, just rubbing it onto my hands and just putting it around the area. The second thing about oils is that they're really effective. So one example is their capacity to help our bodies combat threats. They have a remarkable way of helping out our cells. So we all know that our cells, so imagine your cell, we have a membrane around the cell. And this membrane helps to keep the good things in and the bad things out. So one of the greatest things that essential oils do is because of their molecular size and their makeup, they pass through the cell membrane, so it helps it to get to work a little bit more quickly. And because of the chemistry of the essential oil, because they're so complex, threats can't build up a resistance to the vast number of chemical compounds they contain. So I know that was very sciencey. So the oils are stopping the threat from attacking our body in essence. So every morning we have an oil called On Guard, which is clove, I forgot now, I think frankincense is in there. Oh, it's an amazing, I love the taste of it. I'm just dropping a drop on my tongue every morning to help my immune system. I'm just washing it down with water. You can put it in your water, or you can make like how you have a tablet, you can actually make your own, the plastic veggie caps, they're not plastic, are they? They're made out of vegetables. When we have tablets, that plastic, like the outside coating, keep saying plastic, but not plastic. And the third thing, essential oils are potent. So it takes an enormous amount of plant material to make one bottle of essential oil. So oils are super concentrated, which makes them affordable. So for example, if you were to have a 50 milliliter bottle, it takes 7 pounds of peppermint leaves to make that bottle. Just think about how much plant material is needed to make just one drop. It's so potent, it's so strong. It's as strong as, one drop is as strong as 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that means you just need a little bit to get the job done. So you're having the oils, you're using the oils, you can keep them use it for a longer amount of time because they're potent, they're concentrated. And again, the reason I switched, the reason I was like, oh my God, what am I putting on my skin, is learning how safe and pure these doTERRA products are. Quality matters. An essential oil's most important characteristic is its purity. Now, if you're listening to this and you go for the best quality things in general, why not with your oils? And if you spend a lot on face creams, just have a look at the ingredients. What's in there? I have tidied out all of my face care. I had so many lotions and potions. Once I learned about what was going on to my skin, back in 2020, I stopped using fragrance. So I had minimized, but I've minimized even further now. I have my own evening serum that I've created from lavender, copaiba, frankincense and clary sage, because all of those things, I know exactly what's in them, and I'm putting it on my skin with a fractionated coconut oil, and I know what's going on my skin. It's absorbed, it doesn't just sit on there all greasy, and there's no synthetics. So I got rid of my synthetics. So what is synthetic? Most suppliers are selling products. So synthetics are artificial and compromised agents. which means that, when we're putting these on, they're not pure. They can be harmful to the body. So synthetics can be perfumes. Is there perfume in your face cream? If so, why? Why does it need perfume? Having a look at that, because that perfume could be an irritant. Even in our laundry detergent, our body creams, and other self-care products, one of the worst things are those scented tampons and pads. That scent, that synthetic smell should not be around your vagina. So with the oils that I'm using, that I'm sharing with you today, that these can be used on your skin, you can breathe them into your lungs, you can even ingest them. Every morning I'm having a drop of oregano, I'm having a drop of On Guard. Throughout the day, wild orange, grapefruit juice helps your metabolism. So no need to buy grapefruit. I'm just putting a drop of the grapefruit oil there because it's so pure. Don't listen to this and go off and start drinking your oils if you have them. It needs to be certified, pure grade tested oils, the ones that I'm sharing today. If you have any questions about that, just reach out to me. If you want to know what oils you can ingest and why, if you're looking to, support your metabolism, even lose weight, let me know and I'll help you. We'll have a consultation. The next is, so we've got synthetic, so one of the grades. The second grade is food grade essential oils. So these are measured by something different. So the first is the CPTG, so certified pure tested grade. And this is the generally regarded as safe. This is a much higher standard. So these oils have to be so pure that they're regarded as safe. Not just to flavour food, but they have got health benefits. So making sure that if you're using these oils and you want the benefits of peppermint oil for your digestive system, that they're high grade, they're pure. The oils that we probably get used in massage, aroma, when you go to the sauna, the steam room, they're probably the fillers, the synthetic, and we're inhaling them. And what really hit home with me is what goes on you or around you goes in you. So if you're working hard to try and look after your health, thinking about what's going on inside, what are you putting inside, sorry. Now, these oils as well, they've gone through it. Every batch has been tested. They have stringent in-house third-party testing. There's no foreign contaminants. There's no fillers. And as I said, they're certified pure tested oil. So thinking about what you're putting on your skin, if it's got this code on the bottom, you're laughing. Here's one thing. Purity impacts potency. Potency relates to how effective an oil is. Where the plant grows, how it's harvested, how it's distilled impacts its chemistry and consistency. When you use an oil, you want it to work the same way every single time. The better the quality, the better the oils, and the better they are for your body. So in summary, know this. Any use of an oil is systemic. Whether synthetic or pure, oils get in you. This is the great gift of pure oils and the reason to avoid synthetics. Hopefully, just listening to this today, you start to have a little think about, right, okay, I'm really trying to work on my health. I want to improve what goes in. You want to take control over your health. So, just listening to this is your first step. And then quickly, there's 3 ways to use oils. I know I've mentioned a couple. I'm just going to go through them and then we're done. We're done for the day. Your lesson is over. First of all, we have aromatic, which I think everyone knows this one. You can smell them. Okay, so you can smell them from the bottle. You can put them on your hand. You can put them in a diffuser. There's 2 main reasons for this method. So first of all, to clear the air. whether in you or around you, you can create a certain atmosphere with the smell. So this is science here. This is a process called olfaction, which is a fancy way to say smell. So the oil molecules pass right through the limbic system, and it can take as little as 30 seconds. And then the benefits start to happen. So just going back to peppermint oil. So if you're breathing in the oil straight from the bottle, or putting a bit into your hands and smelling, or just spraying it into the air, you're going to get those benefits within 30 seconds. So whether it's to unblock your nose, to clear your airways, to clear your head, to help a headache. The second way to use oils, again, I've already mentioned this, is on your skin. They can go directly on your skin. You can use the oils to put them on tired muscles. If you're aching, again, peppermint oil is perfect for this. There's also one in my kit called Deep Blue, which is kind of like Deep Heat, but natural. You get the same benefits, but it's natural. Like, what is even in Deep Heat? What makes it go so hot? You can put the oils on the bottoms of your feet, and you can use them on children's feet, so it's not too strong. And diluting again with coconut oil. So you're also getting the benefits of coconut oil, especially when you're putting it on your face. So in my new evening cream, like I've said, frankincense, clary sage, copaiba, lavender, I've mixed it in with coconut oil. So my skin, it's absorbed by my skin, and I'm already seeing the benefits. My skin is so soft. I know you can't feel it through the podcast, but the third way, and like I've said, is internal. And this is only for these oils. Please, 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 please do not drink your essential oils unless they are doTERRA. The CPTG means that they are safe. It tells you on the label they are safe for internal use. Okay. I don't think any other brand is safe for internal use. And you can go and check next time you go to the shop, or you go somewhere where there's essential oils. They will all say for external use only, because what's in them is not meant to go in you. But then they want you to put them in a diffuser and inhale. It's the same thing. It's just getting into your body differently. So as science continues to evolve, showing us that taking oils internally is so powerful. They affect virtually every body system, every organ, every cell in unique ways. Some favourite things, so for me, targeting the gut when you've ate too much. I've been taking the peppermint oil in my water. It's very strong, so tiny drop, or just putting it under my tongue. For UTIs, for the breath, for the reproductive system, working with the skin from inside and out. So there's a lot going on here. So what I invite you to do now is have a little think about your own health concerns. And you can reach out to me and we can jump on a call and we can go through how oils can help you. I'm going to share some of the ways that I'm using oils, just to give you a bit of an example. So poor quality sleep. This is for my boyfriend, actually, not me. I've just wrote poor quality sleep down. Using lavender. It helps you to calm. I've made a spray. I spray it on the pillows, so he sleeps better. For me, having a drop of peppermint after I've eaten to help my digestive system. There's also an oil called Digestin, which helps to keep your digestive system in order. I'm taking On Guard and oregano in the morning, a little drop into my mouth, drinking it down with some water to help my immune system. Also applying oregano to my feet, and then putting on my slippers because the weather's cool enough to wear slippers. So taking advantage. Our feet are less sensitive, so I can't put oregano on my face. So feet are less sensitive, they have bigger pores, so it's allowing my body to absorb. And I was so surprised to find out that oregano is good for your immune system. I just thought it was for pizza. What else? Maybe you're feeling a little bit worn down. Maybe you need a bit of a pick-me-up. So lemon. In the morning, I'm putting lemon in my water. I've replaced my actual lemon with lemon oil because I don't have to worry about any contaminants on the lemon. As well as grapefruit. Grapefruit and lemon, they both also help to kickstart your metabolism. They're amazing, honestly. I feel like it's made a huge shift in the way that I look after myself and just thinking about what else is going on. You know, what else am I putting into my body? Because we heal from the inside out. And if I can do these things to support my health and well-being, and that means that I don't need to visit the doctor often, that I can, you know, find solutions to problems before they even happen, you know, keeping myself fit, keeping myself healthy, you know, keeping my skin elastic, keeping the elasticity in my skin, you know, helping fine lines and wrinkles. Who doesn't want to do that naturally? So I think we'll end there today. I hope that you've learned something, or at least just learn about the benefits or the control that you can get back from using natural oils. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me for a wellness consultation. What we will do is go through your top 3 concerns, go through which oils can help you, and yeah, we can get you a kit. Let's get ordering, let's get you a kit, let's get you back controlling your own health. And I will see you again. Remember, January is solo episodes only. Starting my guests in February. I have so many amazing ones lined up. I'm recording a few next week. I just wanted January to be me sharing with you. Thank you so much for listening. And I will see you next week.
And that's it today, everybody. I hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you again next week. Don't forget, 5 stars, download, tell your friends. You're amazing.